AITA for walking out of a family dinner because they wouldn't stop mocking my job. So I, 26F, work in customer service for an online retail company. I answer emails, manage returns, and deal with people who send back socks they've clearly worn for 6 months and claim defects. It's not glamorous, but it pays well, it's remote, and I'm good at it. My family, however, is weirdly obsessed with people having real jobs. No one can define what that means, but apparently mine doesn't count. My uncle, he's one of those uncles, cargo shorts, Bluetooth in his ear 24/7, deeply invested in fantasy football despite never winning, has always been the worst about it. Anyway, last weekend we had a big family dinner. Everything was going fine until my uncle asked, "So, you still doing the whole email complaint thing? Or did you finally get a job where you wear pants?" Everyone laughed like he just delivered a Netflix special. I smiled and said, "Yep, still doing the job that pays for my rent and your birthday gift." He doubled down, started going on about how real jobs require sweat, and that you can't call it work if you don't clock in somewhere that smells like oil. I asked him to stop. Politely, he kept going. Then my cousin joined in and said, "I'd probably just scroll TikTok and refund people for fun." I said again that I'd like them to stop. Not everything needs to be a joke. My mom shot me a look like, just laugh along. Then my uncle says, "Look, I'm just saying, I don't think anyone dreams of being a professional apology writer." So I stood up, said, "Cool, well, I don't dream of listening to a man who's been unemployed since 2019 tell me what qualifies as work." And I left. My mom called me later and said I embarrassed her and that I should have just ignored them for the sake of family. She said walking out was disrespectful and dramatic. Here's the part that honestly makes this whole thing feel like a sitcom. When I got home, I checked my work email out of habit. Guess who had submitted a return request through our website? My uncle. For a product he claimed was damaged. It was a garden gnome holding a beer, broken in half during shipping, and I know it was him because the order name was Dale G. That's him. Uncle Dale. He wanted a refund and left a comment that said, and I quote, "I work hard for my money and expect better quality." So yeah, I sent him a store credit and added a little note that said, "Apologies for the inconvenience. Hope this helps you get back to your real job." No response yet. So, AITA for walking out and sending a passive-aggressive refund to my own uncle?